live! Good morning, Hacksters. Welcome to Earth Day 2020. It's actually the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Super excited about that, and we've got a ton of cool content that people are bringing you from across the web. First up, on Adafruit's blog, I saw that the American Museum of Natural History, as far as I can tell, has an all-day virtual celebration for Earth Day, so you can go check that out on their blog. The link is, as usual, in this description below. The Exploratorium in San Francisco is also kicking off Earth Day with a live virtual celebration starting in about 3 hours. That's at 1 p.m. Pacific time and goes for about an hour and a half. Should be fun for the whole family. And you can check out the program at the link, again, in the description to this video. There's a really cool giveaway going on from FieldKit.org. They are a community science company, and they're so cool. They won the Hackaday Prize last year. They are giving away 50 kits to schools, nonprofits, and environmental advocates around the world. FieldKit stations are easy to use, modular, and durable environmental sensing tools for everyone. Had to break out my Gary Oldman there, but yeah, super cool. You can find out more about that on their blog, fieldkit.org/blog, or just check out the hashtag there. Shah Selby of FieldKit, I may not be saying that right, is going to be presenting in VR at a conference today, again at 1 p.m. Pacific time, so you may have to choose between that and the Exploratorium one. But a VR conference about climate change. Super cool. Wait, it says 12 p.m. PST. I don't know, I'm very confused now. Anyway, you can go check that out at conferenceinvr.com. It does actually link directly to this conference. Go check it out. There's also, for the people with youngins, a cool Wizards Academy School of Magic I saw on Twitter. Unfortunately, I forgot who posted this, but it looks really cool. They're based in Portland, and they are usually an outdoor camp, but now they're going to be live streaming it around the world. And so they have all these different online camps that help you learn about herbs, like magical herbs and herbology and botanical plants, also mythic beasts and how they live in the wild and how to take care of them and things, and other cool stuff that I think would really have appealed to me when I was a youngling. So these are for grades 1 through 5. You can find it at trackerspdx.com. Super cool. As always, we have the Hacksters sustainability community. So if you're looking for something cool to build today, not only can you scroll through the most recently added projects, but you can also check out subcategories like energy efficiency, solar power, my fave, environmental sensing, data collection, and more. Look at this, so cool. Plant soil monitors with particle mesh. You got humidity sensor controlled bathroom exhaust fan. Yeah, that is environmental sensing, I guess. Compost monitoring system, super rad. This Raspberry Pi reminded me of a product that you can get for Raspberry Pi called the Pi Juice Solar. It allows you to power your Raspberry Pi off of solar power. They sent us one a while ago, and I should dig up the video from that actually, but I have yet to. I think I'd like to run like a local IRC server or something for a conference off of solar power. I got to hang out with a few people last year for a sort of hacker summer camp, and one of the people, I forget who, unfortunately, set up this wonderful local IRC server, and I think this would be a great use case for a bunch of nerds. If only all the camps weren't canceled this year, but someday we'll have that again. While browsing around the sustainability community, I found this adorable project. Obviously, I love companion robots, and this one is actually shaped like a house. It's a Lego-based, house-shaped companion robot that rolls around on little tracks. It's made with the Lego Mindstorms programming kit. And it's solar-powered and teaches kids about energy usage through a playful, multisensory experience. I love this. This is so great. I would never have thought to make a little robotic house that just like drives around. And look at it! Look at it perched on a fence. It's ridiculous. Cool. There's also a few projects based on this concept called a jewel thief. So a Joule Thief is a circuit that you can use to squeeze extra energy out of apparently dead batteries. I've been fascinated by it for a while, and I want to build some projects based on this, but I've been having a little bit of trouble just like figuring out which inductor, ferrite, toroid, ferrite cores to order, and you sort of wrap your own little inductive coil, and then you're able to power, you know, an LED for basically ever off of a seemingly dead AA battery or what have you. There's a number of different versions. You can replace the ferrite toroid with a couple of axial inductors, so they're shaped like resistors instead of like donuts. Very interesting. I think it's totally fascinating. Oh, we've got so much. It's an active day today. Here's a cool project by Garrett Bartley using a Joule Thief to power a NeoPixel via an AT-Tiny, which both of those are things that I really like. It's like three things that I really like in one: AT-Tinys, NeoPixels, and Joule Thief. Super cool. There's an automated light with a solar charged battery in a really pretty enclosure by this person, Tano Eric. Also, of course, linked in the description. The one thing is you need this 5252F chip that I've got to source somewhere. But that looks like it would be really easy to build. And it has a really nice enclosure. You have a beautiful My First Circuit kit linked below. Look at this. They've got a custom PCB. They've got a custom little laser cut enclosure thingy with standoffs and everything. It's beautiful, and I think if you have kids, this would be a great way to show them a nice, shiny, cool-looking introductory system for electronics that also uses the Joule Thief. Very cool. And it's got a little face on it. Who doesn't love that? So finally, coming back to Adafruit full circle, the first thing we looked at was their blog. And now they also have a really cool solar-powered LED parking sensor they just posted, which is actually another link back to Hackster. But also in the Adafruit vein, they are still open, sort of. They are still paying their staff, which is wonderful. Love to see them supporting their people. And I would love for us to support them as well. You can actually find us today on their live show and tell show, 7 p.m. Eastern time, so that's 4 p.m. for me on the West Coast. And we'll be talking about the new challenge that we're doing with a ton of organizations and companies coming together to detect and protect against COVID-19. So tune in for that. You can also check out our announcement video from last week and stay tuned for more on that. It's the challenge is now open, so if you're interested, you can enter until June 30th. You have plenty of time. We've already got 50-ish submissions, and I'd love to see more from all of you. So go check out all those links. I'm not going to go back through all of them. There's a lot, but you can find them all in the description to this video. Have an awesome Earth Day, and enjoy some of the content that all these wonderful people are bringing for you. Heck on!